So before we get in this company, I've actually covered this company once before, as you can see from a highlight available on my YouTube channel or even on my Twitch channel. I believe it's still there below this stream right now. So, what company are we going to be looking at? That company is 3M. 3M's a great company, very blue chip. Before we get into it, let's quickly browse through this video here to see what I was saying. December 27th, 2021. And we are starting to see a little bit of a descending resistance. It has yet to reclaim its all-time highs from 2018. Sorry, wrong thing here. We have a little bit of a resistance forming. We have two priors, so this is a very legitimate resistance here. Let me expand on this. We'll go wick to wick. If you are able to get shares at around that 132 price point, that would be your ideal entry. You could put in bids there, kind of forget about it, and not feel stressed. Other than that, it's really struggling to hold that monthly 20 moving average. In September, it hit it for the first time. You saw a little bit of a spin with this doji here in October. November, we saw a firm push down. A wick at the top, which means it tried to push up, failed, went right back down, closed lower. And here we are with a little bit of a December doji inches below that monthly 20 moving average. We could see it touch that monthly 180 moving average, which would be our ideal entry. How do you determine where to place the circles? If you look at the lines that are associated with said circle, I was attempting to try and talk about that earlier. Let me try and be a little more clear. Look at how closely this purple line here follows the price action and acts as a support. When I was talking about the supports and resistance and how the circle was interacting with the price, look, there's like a round bottom right here acting as a support. Here, I'll even mark it even more. I should have put some more lines down here. Support bounced here off the circle, bounced here off the circle, bounced here off the circle, bounced here off the circle. And then it was really kind of riding the circle between 1988 and 99. For 10 years, it was very much just riding it, but there was quite clearly a bounce here in 98. Quite clearly a bounce here in 94, etc., etc. It's very much responding here, and we didn't see a break until right here, which would be 2007, 2008 market crash. Makes sense. It was in this year, 2008, that it actually broke this purple line that it had quite clearly been acting as a support for so long. And it went below, and it came all the way down to the next line in the Fibonacci circle, uncoincidentally. From there, it went up, and it acted all the way till it hit the previous line of the Fibonacci circle that we had mentioned up till now, where it acted as a support right here in 2011. No coincidence. So it was rejected by that line, came back down, touched that 180 moving average, continued to climb. was used as a resistance again by the first Fibonacci circle line that we had mentioned prior, that was acting as a support and has now acted as a resistance for the second time. Came down a little bit, continued to rise, and then touched the second Fibonacci line, which we had been referencing, that acted as a support once prior. It was used as a resistance, came down, touched the second Fibonacci line we've been referencing, was used as a support, and then it kind of was flagging in that circle. Notice where the center of the circle is here. Starts at the bottom, comes all the way up to the price level of where the center of these Fibonacci circles are, and then it flags. This is a very common pattern for parabolic movements. Just something of note. That's kind of how I knew where to put the Fibonacci line. Have we talked about 3M enough here? Should we go on to the next symbol? Let's see what else I got here, unless you guys have one. Could cover LB Company. I feel like I've covered them before. Buzz. I feel like I've covered them before. They're not much to talk about. Let's open my box real quick. Unboxing, guys. You guys want to see the unboxing? Again, we've unboxed 2 so far. I could quickly show you. Okay. So now that we understand what our analysis was of 3M, December 27th, 2021. Remember, this was when the market was actually at an all-time high, right? This was before things were starting to take a turn in early 2022, right? Almost like 1 month beforehand. Crazy. And as we were saying, the best entry for a company like this, we recognize this downward trending price channel, right? Price channel up, price channel down, resistance, support. You see that? And we were saying the 180 would be an ideal time to be looking at this. As you can see right here, it came all the way down to that 115 to that 132 area, 132. Okay. Where is it today? Well, boom. It actually painted exactly as we were expecting I guess it's probably like 8 months ago now, right? 9 months. But as you can see, it came all the way down, and now it's touching this previous support that we've seen here, right? We have our weekly moving average here. This company, as you can see, has come through the... Pardon me. This is the monthly. Again, guys, I myself, you guys always need to keep in mind the time frames we are using. You can tell by looking at this symbol next to the ticker, we are looking at the monthly. So these are monthly 180 moving averages, right? As you can see, and we explained in the video, this company, ever since IPO, has only shown signs of strength and growth, no signs of decay, growth over time. Now, this is the monthly 180 moving average. It has been used as a support countless times. As you can see right here, it has once dipped below this monthly 180 moving average by about 17... about 17 to 20%. As you can see, it's currently at about that range, 15, 17%. So it could be a really opportune time to get into this company. Not only that, but as you can see at the bottom, we have our RSI, right? RSI, it shows when companies are oversold and overbought. When they're oversold, the RSI will be touching this green line down here by the 30. When it's overbought, the RSI will be touching the red line up at the top by the 70. As you can see right here, when it was at its all-time high, the RSI was peaking out, showing signs of overbought. As you can see right here, last time it touched the 180, the monthly 180, it was oversold. It went up. RSI was overbought, as you can see right here in this peak, and right now it is currently oversold. What is this? This is a buy symbol. One of the last times it was as oversold as it is right now, we can look back. That is the time frame we were actually just referencing when it was at this monthly 180. From there, it proceeded to grow 461%. Now, not only that, these are all great things on a technical level. As you can see, we have experience with the company before, and it played out exactly as we described 8 months ago in the previous video. what else does this company have going for it on a more intrinsic level, right? Let's look at the financials. The financials for this company are phenomenal, just like everything we try to cover here, right? So in 2017, we had a profit margin of 15.35%. In 2018, we had a profit margin of 16.33%. In 2019, we had a profit margin of 14.22%. 2020, we had a profit margin of 16.93%, and in 2021, they had a profit margin of 16.75%. Really good numbers, very solid, unfazed by COVID, very resilient, right? So these are things we like to see. You don't want to be putting your money into a company that's not profitable, like a Peloton or whatever these new IPOs are these days, Bumble. No. Dividend. This company does offer a dividend, and not only does it offer a dividend, it offers a huge dividend, right? So if you look at the dividend yield here, it is 5.27%. That is massive. That is more than a bond. That is more than the last company we looked at, which was at about 1.4% on NDAC, right? We also stated that the U.S. national average is roughly in that 3% range, so this is well above that U.S. national average. All things we like to see as a bull, so regardless, you're going to be getting paid out that 5.27% per year. We like to see that. What is our future projection for a company like this, right? Company like this? Well, its last all-time high was roughly 260, right? 260. From the current price point to that all-time high, that is 129% gain, right? Not only that, but once we get up there, we're expecting it to set a new all-time high, right? A new all-time high. So if it were to set a new all-time high, current projections are looking at around 242% in what could be maybe 2-3 years. Annualize that. That's about 100% per year, give or take. Very solid investment. I really like this company. LeBron's interested in them. Great, solid company. Unfazed by COVID. Really, what more is there to even say? They have 95,000 employees, huge, very blue chip, great company. That being said, we're going to move into the next company. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask at any time. And again, for all of you who are new here, my name's Ethan Wrenn. Make sure to check my website, ethanwrenn.com. From there, you can find links to all my various socials. We're currently live on YouTube and Twitch, so make sure you subscribe or follow if you want to stay up to date with all the latest information. And yeah, I also have a Discord. Make sure to join the Discord. You can join the Discord at ethanwrenn.com. It is free, completely free. You can basically get a hold of me in there 24/7, 7 days a week, right? And yeah, so make sure to go check out the Discord. We have a bunch of great resources in there that you can use for free. And yep.